And if anyone comes in and wonder what the actual is going on, I just ended the last stream to kick off the next game of the Broken Sword series because I completed the previous one or the quite quick succession of the start of today's stream. So yeah, thank you, Deus. Welcome back, you too. It will be interesting to see now the next game. Oh, I do remember that guy on the. Okay, we're gonna go to a bit into the jungle on this one. Let's see if it just want to start here. Okay, let's. Where is it coming? Let's go. Always the issues, when you try to do something live directly on stream that you haven't really prepared for. But we will get there. Okay, let's cancel that again and try one more time. Alright, it's installing some Microsoft VC redistributionable things. Running install script, launching. Okay, here we go. Let me quickly put that to full screen. It's a bit better resolution on this one as well. Okay, let's move back over to the game. Let's see, hope that comes up as expected. There we go. Okay. New game. Broken Sword 2. Let's go. Oh, it said this. No, it says the correct things. Broken Sword and Smoking Mirror. Exactly. Oh, I forgot to update. I'll update the stream information shortly. Let's just watch through this opening cutscene. Looks like a Mayan temple.
This must be the place. Professor Ubier's house.
Looks pretty creepy. I'd been away from Paris and hadn't seen Nico for nearly 6 months. I wanted to celebrate our reunion, but she had other plans. An appointment with an archaeologist. Something to do with a Mayan stone she came across while researching a story. The guy who answered the door didn't look much like an archaeologist to me.
Thank you.
Bad feeling about this.
Oh no. He knocked us out. What do they want with Nico? Oh my. Both a spider and a fire? Won't the spider burn up before it can do anything? Stomp on it.
I glanced over the books, vaguely hoping to find a copy of How to Deal with Poisonous Spiders While Tied to a Chair. No such luck. But I noticed one corner of the bookcase was supported by a loose block of wood.
Bye,
Maybe
spider.
I'd been a little heavy-handed, but it was a question of survival. Of course, I was still tied to a chair in a burning house with no means of escape. With one mighty bound, our hero was free. Now, I had to deal with that fire.
We'll just quickly update my tag on the or title on the stream as well. Broken sword. The smoking mirror. Done. Okay. Here we go. Tap the question mark to receive some help. Yeah. I have chat.
Rejecting Bracken served its purpose. There was nothing else I could do with it. The rope was shredded and no I had no... The bookcase had fallen on its front, making it impossible to reach the books inside.
Let's pick up Nico's bag.
It was a stylish little canvas number containing a lipstick, a handwritten note, and a pair of nylon panties with a large love heart emblazoned across the front. It occurred to me that Nico's tastes must have really changed while I was away. Well, they could be useful.
And you're just gonna leave her bag there? Hmm.
Inside, I found a bottle of tequila. Normally, I didn't drink strong spirits, but today was far from normal. Ew. Disgusting. Not only did the tequila burn like hell, I just managed to stop myself from swallowing the worm.
You.
In the drawer was a small decorated pot.
Yeah. Small decorated cup.
It was Nico's lip. It wasn't my color, and it reminded me of clowns. It was a pair of red, lace-trimmed panties decorated with a large black satin heart. The pot contained a key. It looked like a house key. Nice couple.
Really?
Ubier and his wife, I guess. The photograph wasn't any use.
I thought you wanted to remove it.
There was something short, fleshy, and gross on the carpet. It was the worm from the bottle of tequila.
Ooh, the dart.
That dart was sharper than a mosquito's business end. But this didn't deter me from getting it anyway. I wasn't going to get through those sturdy bars.
Do you mean the panties days?
I wasn't going to get through those sturdy... I wasn't going to touch the box after that spider had been inside it. There was no pressure in the siphon. I guess it was out of gas. The cabinet was...
Maybe the key.
was way too large.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Why can't you just pick it up?
There was no pressure in the siphon.
You pick up everything else. George.
I'd already ransacked, and besides which, the color didn't suit. It was that itsy-bitsy tequila worm. I really must remember to take it out of my pants before I send them to the laundry. I guess I had no business reading the note, but I figured it might give me a clue to what Nico was involved in. It was from Andre Lobineau, the history student Nico had known at college. The letter was sentimental mush, and revealed that the exotic lingerie, as he called it, was a gift from him. It gave his telephone number. Lobineau figured himself as a rival for Nico's affections, but I couldn't believe that that creep was in the running. The red and yellow pot had black decorative markings shaped like hands. Weird mutant hands, that is. It was the letter to me. Sickening. It was the poisoned dart, which I'd never known anything keep her quiet so effectively. It looked like a house.
It looked like a house key.
It was a
Pair of panties. Nothing else here? Squash spider.
I wasn't touching that spider.
You don't want to
The rope was shredded.
We can't do anything with the hole in the wall. We don't have anything here. I feel like something to do with the tequila still.
I'd drunk enough.
Okay.
There was nothing else in
Nothing else in the
the
drawer.
bureau contained Professor Ubier's tequila. It was a closed drawer. Ubier and his...
Can we do something with the painting? No? Oops.
I racked my... If only I'd stopped for a coffee at the... The door blocked my only means of escape. The door blocked. The house key didn't fit into the keyhole.
Oh. It's not burning too much
I
though.
couldn't put out the flames with my bare hands. The fire had taken hold and ignited part of the polished wooden floorboards.
Can I fill the tequila in the bottle maybe? No.
Not such a good idea.
Why not? Lipstick on a worm has never hurt anyone.
Not such... No.
No, I had to think of something else.
The bookcase was too heavy to lift. Besides, I had more important things to do than shift furniture. Saving my neck, for one. Even if I had the time, I wouldn't... I had no further use. It was the chair I... The rope was shredded and...
Yeah, you keep saying that.
It was Nico's back. The bars attached to the window would prevent anyone getting in. They also stopped me from getting out.
I mean, he's acknowledging the floorboard, so
It was the box that spider had crawled from. It was a soda fountain, perfect for mixing with drinks or squirting at clowns. In the cabinet's wooden door was a very small keyhole.
Can I use the dart on it? Yes. Oops.
As I released the lock, something blew the doors open. The cabinet was already... That cylinder was hot. I couldn't pick it up with my bare hands.
Let's use the panties.
The panties I'd found in Nico's bag were just what I needed to wrap around the hot cylinder.
Lucky us that you got the panties.
The cylinder gave out a faint hiss as the valve opened. What? Now I had one primed up and ready to use extinguisher.
Then let's extinguish these flames.
With a well-aimed squirt of the soda fountain, our unshakable hero saved the day. Now it was time to start looking for Nico.
Thank you, thank you.
I wasn't going to burn myself on that red-hot doorknob, and it wasn't the time for subtlety.
Ba-bam!
Much as I disliked him, Labano might be my only hope of finding Nico.
Let's do the news cutting first.
I'd found a piece of newspaper folded in two. It referred to a forthcoming eclipse of the sun. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be visible from Europe. The best place to view the eclipse would be Mexico. Much as I disliked him, Labano might be my only hope of finding Nico. Hi, Andre?
Who is this?
It's George Stobart, Nico's boyfriend.
Don't you mean ex-boyfriend?
Look, I didn't call you just to pick a fight. I need to talk to you about Nico.
Can't you accept she's just not interested in you?
Listen, Andre, we need to talk. Nico's life depends on it.
Okay. You remember the cafe at Montfaucon?
Sure. Andre? You better show, you creep.
We didn't even say a time or a date.
Irrational urge to wipe my ear.
And you don't even know where I am.
It was locked.
Too big? No?
The house key didn't fit this
Oh.
lock.
I guess we'll just head out then.
The door was... I didn't fancy my chances of...
I understand.
I unlocked the door. I wasn't looking forward to meeting Labano again, but he was my only link with Nico. There was no sign of Labano when I got to the cafe. I decided to order a coffee and wait for him. Oh, garçon. He ignored me. I'm sure it was deliberate. Pardon me, but don't I know you?
Huh?
You were here the day I found the catacombs.
I was. Ah, yes.
The policeman.
I remember you.
Yeah. Are you still in the police force?
No, not anymore. I'm a man of leisure. And what brings you back to Paris?
My girlfriend.
What it is to be young and in love. Will you share a bottle of wine with me?
Hey, listen, I'd love to, but I need to keep a clear head.
So my company isn't good enough for you.
Of course it is. Just don't want wine.
Why did you leave the police?
I was forced to retire. The golden handshake. Only in my case, it was more copper than gold.
How come?
I was made a scapegoat to cover up the department's inefficiencies.
Well, you aren't particularly efficient to begin with. Sitting at this cafe
Have you ever
all
heard
day.
of Professor Oubier?
No, monsieur. I don't recall the name.
Well, apparently he's an expert on Mayan art and history.
A little out of my field of experience, monsieur. If he'd been a serial killer or a sodomite, I might have been able to help.
What do you make of this dart?
I remember a case where the victim was killed with just such a device. The poison acted in seconds, causing his body to swell up like an inflatable life raft.
What do you make of this news cutting?
Orphanage supplied fast food chain?
No, it's the article above that.
Oh! Total eclipse of the sun. Well, that's very dull in comparison. I don't know anything about eclipses.
Tell me what you make of this note.
From my years of experience, I gained a pretty good insight into handwriting. I'd say that note was written by a compulsive, obsessive type with an Oedipus complex.
Hey, you got just about everything apart from the ponytail. I couldn't snatch the man's flask while he was looking. It was too hot to sit inside the cafe. Besides, I might miss Labino.
What do we want to do then? Oh, there he is.
Hey, you.
Quoi?
I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
Sure. Will you come out with my coffee? Here we go. My coffee, thank you.
Un café.
Thanks. What does that guy keep pouring out of his flask?
Absinthe.
Absinthe. I thought that was
Absinthe.
highly dangerous and outlawed in France.
Please. Don't look at me. I didn't sell it to him.
Do you know that man over there?
I should think so. He's a regular customer.
Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Oui. He married that actress, the little dachshund. They used to come here. The nutty professor and the movie star.
If Oubier's wife was a movie star, how come I never heard of her?
She was big in France. The world doesn't stop at Hollywood. Her stage name was Carol Climax. She
So
died
true.
in suspicious circumstances.
How did Oubier's wife die?
I heard he shot her.
And got away with it?
He had a good lawyer and they wrote a tight alibi.
Why would an eminent public figure like Oubier risk everything for murder?
He wouldn't be the first, would he? Besides, people like him always get off.
Look at this. A poison dart.
Ah oui, sure.
It's the real thing. Knocked my girlfriend out cold in a matter of seconds.
Romantic.
You shouldn't
Sounds like
say
a real
things like
close
that.
relationship you have going.
Exactly.
You know a guy called André Lobineau?
Oui, I know him. What of it?
Well, I'm supposed to meet him here. Did I miss him?
No, I have not seen him today.
That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, there he is.
Well, this is a surprise, Georgie.
Don't Georgie me, you.
I wouldn't normally call you. But Nico's in trouble, Andre. Deep trouble. You have to help me find her.
What? What have you dragged her into this time?
It was you that recommended Professor Oubier as an expert on Mayan art. Now his butler has kidnapped her. And he tried to kill me.
Every time she gets involved with you, there is trouble. Walking out on her was the best thing you could do.
My father was dying, damn it. I had no choice.
Well, she soon recovered once she went back to her old friends.
Drop it, Andre. Right now, Nico's in danger, and we have to work together.
So, how can I help?
Nico needed to speak to Ubier about a stone.
Oh, you mean this stone?
Why do you have it?
So that's what all the trouble's about.
Precisely. Nicole told me to guard it with my life.
Well, it's worth more than that, surely.
Oh, very funny.
What's funny is that your life really is on the line.
What are you talking about?
The stone is a Mayan artifact, dummy, and the guy who kidnapped Nico was from Central America. It was the stone they were after.
Oh my god, you mean I could be in danger too?
Most likely.
Why didn't Nico take the stone to Ubier?
I don't know. Perhaps she suspected something like this would happen.
If she's been hurt, Andre, I'll break every bone in your body.
No, that's typical of you. Do you think I don't care what happens to Nicole?
It occurred to me that slugs don't have bones to break, but I kept that thought to myself. Tell me about your friend Ubier.
He's more of a professional acquaintance than a friend.
I see. So you don't really know him at all.
No, I don't.
Does Ubier employ a guy from Central America?
Maybe. I don't know.
What do you suppose the carving on the stone means?
I don't know. I haven't shown it to anyone.
Why don't you just give it to me?
I don't want your death on my conscience, George.
Ooh.
What can you tell me about this pot?
South or Central American, I'd say. I have a friend who'd be able to tell you more.
Where can I find this guy?
He owns a gallery on the left bank. The Gliese Gallery.
What do you think this is, Andre?
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue. It's got more backbone than you.
You think you're amusing, don't you?
Where did Nico get the stone?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Oh, you should.
It was something to do with smuggling.
See you later.
Goodbye, Georgie.
A very odd see you later there suddenly. Several hundred kilometers away.
I've had enough of your games, Kala. Tell me what you've done with my stone.
I thought your business was simply smuggling cocaine, Karzak. Why are you so interested in that stone?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or Pablo here will make you talk.
Okay. Well, I figured someone at the university would be able to help. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends, and she told me her boyfriend was a lecturer. I sent the stone to the Department of Ethnology. You know, I figured it was South American, so... You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough. I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle. We'll leave you to think it over. Come the morning, you'll be ready to talk.
The man was still looking.
Oh, I thought I could drink my coffee.
What's that you're drinking?
It's wine.
The waiter said it's absinthe.
That fool wouldn't know Pernod from Catapis.
Do you miss being a gendarme?
Yes, of course I do. When I wore that uniform, I commanded the respect. Not anymore.
Joink.
I grabbed the flask and was struck by a powerful smell of absinthe, a highly potent and illegal alcoholic drink. Excuse me,
What?
ever heard of Carol Climax, the movie star?
Yes, but I don't care for the kind of movie she's made. It's
Evening,
not like
Delphin.
that which has caused the moral decline of the Western world.
Welcome in. Lurk away. Yeah, we just completed the first game half an hour ago or so. And as you can see, jumped into the second one.
Is it true that Carol Climax was murdered by her husband?
Happy to see you here.
I thought she just retired.
I'm trying to find my girlfriend. She's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
Yeah, it was our first day back together after many months.
That's too bad. My God, that's depressing.
You need anything else?
I want to
There
pay.
was nothing I wanted to say to him. Now I had another lead. I could either go back to Ubier's house or visit the Glees Gallery.
Let's go to the gallery.
The Glees Gallery had style and class, but very few customers. The pots were protected by a glass case.
I thought you were going to say something
The
about
wasteland.
the pot, not
Too
that they were.
minimalistic for too much
What
money.
did he just do? Did you guys see that? Look that he just went up to the window and licked it.
Hi, girls.
See? Very creepy.
What's the joke?
あなたはキレてですね。
Okay, fine.
Here he comes again. Let's get away from the window. I don't want to see him licking the glass anymore.
Are you Mr. Glees, the owner?
Good God, no.
Then I guess that must be him over there, right?
Your powers of deductive reasoning astound me.
Astound
What's that you're
me.
drinking?
I'm not sure, but I have a suspicion it might be urine. Please can't expect a favorable criticism of his gallery when he serves this muck.
Would you give me your opinion on this pot, sir?
Yes. Very rapouche.
Rapouche?
Hideous.
Dude!
What the hell do you think you're doing? You smashed my pot.
Certainly, it was not only worthless, it was ugly and offensive.
To you, maybe.
Believe me, I was doing you a favor.
That pot
Bastard.
you smashed belonged to Professor Ubier.
Did it really? I thought the man had more taste.
I wasn't going to waste any more breath talking to that pompous blimp. Maybe I could turn the situation to my advantage, and at the same time, get my revenge. The pot had smashed into two...
He started to sound a bit like, is it George
I'd like to ask
Washington
you a few
from
questions, if you don't
Day of the
mind.
Tentacle?
Certainly, sir. I'd be most happy to oblige.
You're English?
These days, one prefers to think of oneself as European.
Sure. Whatever you say.
And how precisely may one assist you, sir?
Well, these days you would say you're a British again, unfortunately.
I found this news story referring to a total eclipse of the sun.
Really, sir? Well, fascinating.
Fascinating.
There is a gentleman over there who seems to be enjoying your wine.
I can't think why. It was very cheap.
Do you get many Central American Indians in here?
No, sir. This is Paris. Central America is several thousand kilometers southwest of here. Straight across the Atlantic.
You don't
Ocean,
say.
Turn left. You can't miss it.
Well, as it happens, I saw some Central American Indians this very morning.
Tourists, sir. Paris is full of them at this time of year.
But you say they weren't here at all.
Have you heard of Professor Ubier?
Of course. His name is synonymous with Mayan art. A number of these artifacts were supplied by Ubier himself.
Do you believe the story that Ubier murdered his wife?
If it was true, who could blame him? He was an opportunist tramp. Well, that's what I heard.
Have you seen any of Ubier's wife's films?
Only one. Believe me, I was appalled, shocked, disgusted, and repulsed.
Shocked and appalled.
Well, you sure got your money's worth. Last time I went to the movies, I wasn't even titillated. What I really wanted to ask you about was a black stone.
A black stone?
Yeah, it's a Mayan artifact, about as big as my hand.
No, sir, one doesn't get much call for black stones. If it's Mayan artifacts you're interested in, I have some rather exquisite pots.
So did I, until that slob smashed it. I suppose you have an import license for these relics?
Of course. But that's not my problem, sir. The professor arranges all the shipping. We simply collect the items from the docks.
Could you tell me which docks Professor Oublier uses to import the artifacts?
Good God, no. I can't possibly reveal my commercial secrets.
Oh,
I had no possible use for a credit card reader.
then why can't
It was a
Look at
machine
it.
for reading
You're very strange, Stobart.
spheres in a barren waste. Oh, very profound. Rectangles in a desolate landscape. Highly cubist. I could see a pattern emerging in this artist's work.
Not much happening here. Oh, maybe I can go back.
I'd had enough of talking to that slob.
Hey, they're not stopping me.
Excuse me, sir. That area is private.
Oh, so I'm not allowed back here?
No, sir.
Oh, I wanted to read on the label.
It was a sturdy packing case. It was a machine for reading credit cards.
Totally looks like I was allowed back there. Absolutely.
There was nothing else up. There was nothing else.
Oh well. Oh. Maybe we can get the girls to do something.
If I wanted to be laughed at, there was always Nico.
No.
The
Liquor.
pots were protected by a... The girls were in a world... The wasteland.
Let's go back to the house then. I mean, don't really have a reason to go back up.
The cabinet was already open.
Yes, yes.
The cabinet contained what looked like a burst cylinder.
That was it exploded
cabinet was-
before. Do I want the siphon now? No. Strange they can still pick it up though.
I'd already ran, and besides which... It was the flask of absinthe I'd borrowed. The projecting bracket had served its purpose.
Oops. I wonder if I can use the dart again.
It was locked.
I will assume I can't, but...
The tiny point was only of use for picking small locks.
Exactly. Put the worm in there. No? Okay then. Oh!
I had a choice of...
Let's go back to the gallery. Maybe the slob wants some absinthe in his drink.
I didn't think he'd be interested.
Oh, okay. How about we give... so he can serve the absinthe?
I didn't think he'd be interested.
No? Here, have some panties.
I didn't think he'd be...
How would you know? Maybe he has a fetish.
I didn't think he'd be...
There we have glass. Hey, there we go.
I splashed a little absinthe into the glass and hoped he wouldn't notice the change of color.
Did you put something in my drink?
Yeah, I did. Well, what do you think?
Well, it's certainly an improvement over Gleese's wine. In fact, I could grow to like it.
You wanna talk now? Not be so disrespectful?
I'd had enough of talk.
Oh. Give me more.
Allow me.
Oops. Priceless artifacts. 2 small glasses of absinthe and he just goes for it.
There was nothing in the case but styrofoam packing, but pasted on the side was the remains of a label.
And what does the label say? Condor
Underneath the logo,
Transglobal.
were the words Condor Transglobal Mars. The rest of the label was missing.
Marsvart.
It was a label bearing the name Condor Transglobal.
Oops.
I wasn't going to waste... Were those pots very valuable?
The pots are insured, but not the shelving. You've no idea how much that cost me.
The pot had smashed into...
I do wonder why the smashing of the pot was even needed. Right. Let's go back to the here and
There
use
was
the
no
phone.
one else I wanted to...
No? I thought we wanted
It was
to...
the label. I
Okay
had
then.
a choice.
Cafe then.
Excuse me.
What?
I'd been looking forward, but she wanted to rush off to see some professor.
I see. And you think she's having an affair with this professor?
Look, forget it. It doesn't matter. Didn't you try to appeal against your dismissal?
There was no point. It was my word against that of the chief inspector. And he was a close friend of the director of the museum I was supposed to be patrolling.
What museum might that
Excuse me.
be?
Leave me alone.
Oh. You want a flask back?
Excuse me.
Leave me alone.
No.
You need anything else?
There was nothing I wanted to say.
Guess there's nothing else now. We can't. I want to ask him, but
Excuse me.
What?
He wouldn't have wanted that. Which museum was it you were supposed to be patrolling?
The Kroon. It wasn't as if anything important was stolen. Just a rusty old tripod.
The tripod I'd returned a few weeks later.
oh, poor guy.
Excuse me.
Leave me alone.
Okay. Oh.
I had no desire to go down into the sewers. I could either go back to... If I wanted to be laughed at...
Go away.
Go away.
I had
Can we do anything else with the packages?
The packing case contained nothing. It was a sturdy.
No. And he doesn't want to do anything with the credit card machine at this point, at least.
I had no pot.
Hmm.
It was a label bearing the name Condor Transglobal. I wasn't going to waste my breath on that drunkard.
There's nothing else to do here.
The pots were protected by a glass case. I couldn't believe it. The pots were marked at 5,000 francs each.
Don't give absinthe to underage girls, but let's try.
If I wanted to be laughed at, then...
So he destroyed that one, so I'm thinking we can destroy another one. Since he's mentioning that it's protected. We don't have anything out here. Up here, no.
If I wanted to...
Tricky. There's nothing more at the cafe. And I don't really see anything else to do here either, but I don't see anything to do in the gallery as well. Still feels like there's something to do with the picture. I mean, I have played the game before, but similar to before or in the first one,
photograph wasn't any use to me.
I don't remember too much of it.
Oubier and his wife, I guess. There was nothing else in the drawer. The bureau contained Yellow pus was seeping from below the bookcase. That spider was very squashed. No. I wasn't convinced.
Don't be so angry, George. Well, the only thing to do here really is to...
The cabinet contained what looked like a burst
into
cylinder.
the other room. Can still pick this one up.
The cabinet was already open. looked like It looked like Nico's handbag, but I couldn't reach it from here. It was the box. I'd already ran, and besides which...
Why do you say it like that when you hold that and you want, and I can't go over to that? Makes me believe there's a connection between them, but I don't see a connection.
This window had bars too.
I don't want to use the help, but any ideas, anyone?
It was locked.
Just break it down.
I had a choice.
Had a choice.
There was no one else I wanted. I had a choice.
Yeah.
I had no possible use for a credit card reader. The packing case contained nothing but styrofoam chips.
I mean, now I'm just grasping at straws. Destroy the painting. He mentioned that he wanted to use the pot as the smash pot to his advantage, and I haven't really done anything with the pot yet, so I'm not sure.
The pot had smashed into too many. A valuable relic of an ancient civilization lay smashed on the floor.
And then we have the pots behind the protective glass, but no one wants to talk to me, or I don't want to talk to anyone. I can't do anything with the items behind here. It does feel like I want to come into the Mayan pots. Or like, my first idea was I wanted to hide in the packing cage so I can come out here during the night when it's closed. But
it was a sturdy.
He doesn't do anything about that.
Go away.
Go away.
I wasn't going to waste my breath on that. If I wanted to be laughed at, the girls were in a world of their... I couldn't believe it. The pots were marked at 5,000 francs each.
Why do you look so happy for that? It's very, very odd. Should we take a hint?
The wasteland. Too minimalistic for too much money. The waste... It looked like a house key.
If I wanted to be laughed at,
Okay. I have packaging label. What else do I need to know? First hint. Oh.
It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. Wrapped inside it was another small piece of
Ah,
paper.
come on.
It was a bank statement for Ubier's account from an automatic telling machine. The last 5 withdrawals were for large amounts, and all made in Marseille. It was beginning to make sense. Ubier had organized Nico's abduction. Ubier withdrew money from Marseille. Ubier was connected with Transglobal, who shipped their goods from a warehouse in Marseille. That's how the torn Transglobal label had once read. Marseille, not Mars. It wasn't much of a lead, but it was all I had. I set off immediately to catch the evening train.
That was annoying. Doesn't really make sense that you should check it. Oh, I remember this. Somehow I thought that the game started here.
When I arrived in Marseille, I traced Condor Transglobal to a desolate dockside. There was a small sign.
What does it say then?
The sign read, rightly enough, no entry.
No shit. This part I remember is also a bit tricky. Hi, doggy.
Here, boy.
Hi, good morning.
Do you know what time it is?
No, I don't wear a watch. As my dad used to say, I'm not into time, man.
Well, you're too early.
What time is it anyhow?
The big hand's on the floor. Why aren't you in bed?
I can explain everything.
Never mind, I ain't that interested.
What time do you open the gates?
7.
Do you mind if I hang out here till the docks open?
Please yourself, but you'll have a long wait. It's Sunday, and tomorrow is the start of the national holiday. Everything is closed for a month.
Well, wouldn't you just know it? Does that dog belong to you?
Nah, he comes with the job. I just feed him every now and then.
More then than now, I'd say.
What's the dog's name?
20.
It's unusual for a dog.
It's his registration number. Security dog number 20.
That animal doesn't seem too hot for a guard dog.
No? You haven't seen him in action.
Doesn't look like he has the energy to wag his tail.
Just like my wife. She's like a slug in a coma until she's annoyed. Then she's like a tiger with a rat up its ass.
Sweet. Ever heard of Condor Transglobal?
Sure. They have a warehouse here.
Good.
Well, could I take a look?
Then I went to the
Not
right
until
place.
after the holidays. Come back in a month.
I have to make a delivery to Condor Transglobal.
Where's your rig?
About half a mile down the road.
And you walked here? Jeez, are you some kind of nut?
Nah, it was easy. I just put one foot in front of the other. Are you gonna let me make my delivery?
That's what I do when I am out for my
You'll get the
long
red
walks
ones
nowadays.
for delivery, and I get a fat backhander.
I was
Just
getting
put
nowhere
one
with
foot
the
in
story
front of
about
the
being
other.
a trucker.
Keep walking.
Do you know what kind of business Condor's involved in?
I'll pay you card the gate. Their business is none of mine.
I'm looking for a young woman.
At the docks? What kind of woman do you have in mind?
You don't understand. It's my girlfriend I'm trying to find.
Well, I ain't seen her, and you should tell her the docks ain't no place for a young lady. They're dirty and they're dangerous.
I'm certain my girlfriend was brought here when she was abducted.
What? Your girl was kidnapped?
Yeah, struck down by an Indian with a poisoned dart.
A poison dart, huh?
I could tell he didn't believe me. This is the dart that the Indians shot at my girlfriend.
Sheesh! That's pretty weird, but I don't see why you'd expect to find her here.
I have these very exotic panties.
You're so strange, George.
Pervert!
You are so strange.
Have you ever heard of Professor Oubier?
Me? None of my friends are professors or anything like that.
What's cooking?
Beans. You know a man can live on nothing but beans.
Not this one. Don't you ever get tired of eating beans?
Sure I do. What do you take me for?
And what's the alternative?
Peas. I can't eat them too often, though. They play hell with my digestion.
Have you ever considered changing your diet?
What's wrong with beans and beer?
You need me to tell you? You're pumping out enough methane here to fill a dirigible. Take a look at this letter.
That's sick. Did you write it?
Oh, no. No, it's a letter from my girlfriend's admirer.
If I was you, I'd smack him in the mouth.
Well, that's not my style, but thanks for the advice. I gotta go now, but I'll be back.
Can't wait.
The chimney was a metal pipe with a conical hat on top to stop the rain getting in. Ouch! That's hot. It was a tall wire mesh fence.
Fence
The
duel.
gates were fastened with a heavy-duty padlock.
Let's go round. Don't be angry with me, doggy.
The platform was held up by a hinged bracket. I couldn't figure out what it was for. Maybe it was part of a structure which no longer existed. My arms weren't long enough to reach the platform.
Get the bottle. Oh, can't.
The bottle was just out of reach. Nothing was going to get me into that water if I could help it.
A hook. Sounds good.
The stick had a hook on one end. I figured it was a boat hook. For hooking boats.
Hooking boats. Can we get the bottle with a hook? We can. Nice.
I just knew that boat hook would be useful for something. As for the bottle, even if I couldn't find a use for it, I cleaned up the dock a little.
How about the platform?
No, I had to think of something. A shabby old overcoat hung from a peg near the door. It was the door which led to the docks on the other side of the fence. It was a filthy, stained coffee mug. It was a packet with a picture of a boxer dog on the front. Something was bubbling in the watchman's saucepan. It was an old...
Can we open it?
Nope.
Nope.
I couldn't reach the dock. I couldn't reach...
Can we open the door with the hook? I don't have the absinthe anymore. Aw.
It was Oubier's bank statement. It was the poisoned dart which had... It was the beer bottle that slob of a watchman had dumped in the sea, now half full of filthy dock water. The label read, Surge, the beer that clears your head.
Hi, doggy. The absinthe was a good shout otherwise. Give you that.
The bottle was half filled with water. Maybe it would cool the cone down enough to touch it.
That was my thought.
Now I could see into the pipe which formed the chimney. The bottle had blocked the chimney, and the hut was filling up with smoke.
He won't like that one bit. Pick up the biscuits.
The packet was full of dog biscuits. Someone had once told me a piece of coal. Who was I to argue with irrational superstition? The box contained nothing but blank forms. It was the watchman. I wouldn't have considered wearing it if it had...
I thought you could check out its pockets.
Baked beans in ketchup.
Ew.
Yow! Stove equals heat, heat equals burn, burn equals excruciating pain.
No shit, Sherlock.
That mug was a health risk.
I don't think I want to go out that way. Or do I? Hello.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here.
Okay, just hold on to that dog.
Get the hell out of here. And he just allows me to walk back into the hut. Hey, doggy.
Hey, 20. Come and get it, boy. My arms weren't long. Hey, 20. Come and get it, boy. I felt a slight twinge of conscience as I prepared to give the dog a dunking. It soon passed.
I agree, Delphin. Oh, poor doggy. Poor 20. I hope you can swim. Yeah, there
As
you
I'd
go.
expected, the dog could swim like a... well, like a dog.
Bye. Let's climb this baby. There we go. I'm in. Oh, look at the 20 swinging around out there.
It read Pont du Nord, fine wine producers. I didn't recognize the label. A sturdy chain and padlock hung around the door handles. It read Condor Transglobal. I'd come to the right place. Now all I had to do was get inside.
Yeah,
A sturdy chain and
strange,
padlocks
isn't it,
around the
Deus?
door handles.
It's locked 4 o'clock in the morning at the start of a holiday that will be going on for a month. How can they?
I decided not to tamper with the clamp. Those jaws looked like it could snap shut at any moment. I couldn't reach the wheel and couldn't see any point in climbing up. The din must have drowned out the sound of my knocking. There was a little grill set into the door. The grill opened from the inside. That door seemed to be the only way into the warehouse.
Let's get up then to the roof.
Maybe there was a way in up there.
This window looks openable. Hey, it's Pablo and his friend. Can't drop down from
I
there.
couldn't reach the blades. If I'd stuck my fingers in there, I'd never be able to play guitar again. That did the trick. The fan clunked and shorted out as its blades were mashed by the boat.
Hey, you make any more noise, I break your arms.
That bully needed to be taught a lesson.
Garzak's already mad because we didn't get the stone. You give me any trouble, I'll tell him it was all your fault.
Karzak? That must be his boss. The boat hook was jammed in the dented fan blades. It was a duct from a ventilation fan.
Can
The
I do
metal
it?
housing prevented me from getting to the fan.
I don't have any.
The window was jammed shut.
Right. I think the fan was making so much noise that they couldn't hear me. I think it's starting to. I'm starting to believe. No, I think I'm starting to remember that I need to lure them out.
Who is it?
Is this Condor Transglobal?
Nobody here. Go away.
I'll give you 5 seconds to let me in or I'll bust down the door.
Okay. I'm coming.
Oops.
He didn't sound too happy.
Let's hide. Again. Now I'll teach him, just as you want to, Deus. Bam. Woohoo! Trophy. Or achievement, I mean. Let's see which achievement I got. Sneaky sneak. Knocked Pablo into the dock with a low-flying barrel. Trophy hype! It is a good part, this. I really like it. Ooh. You're very confident, George. Locking yourself inside.
It was locked.
Let's try the dart again. No? Okay then.
Among the paperwork which adorned the notice board was something which caught my eye. It was a delivery note from Condor Transglobal, and the address was Coramonte City.
Coramonte.
The only interesting thing I found was a small brass key.
I wonder where that will go. Well, I hope it comes here at least, otherwise I'm...
The little brass key
Aw,
the lock.
come on. You fooled me.
All the crates were firmly sealed.
I wonder who it was
the room
here
was
before.
filled with Transglobal crates. Whoa! Don't shoot! The little guy had a blowpipe. That confirmed my suspicions about what had happened to Nico. I waited for him to shoot me, but it didn't happen. Instead, he seemed to want to tell me something. What? What do you want? He seemed excited, almost desperate. What did he want so bad? Hi. I'm not going to hurt you.
Coramonte.
Is that where you're from? Coramonte City?
Coramonte. Coramonte.
Okay. This was the dart you used to knock out my girlfriend. If she's come to any harm, I will count you personally responsible.
Lotte capito fnor.
Fnard.
What have you done with my girlfriend?
Huh?
I am not leaving without her. Where is she? He didn't appear to understand me. Tell me what you've done with Nico, and I'll share these biscuits with you. I knew it sounded lame, trying to bargain with a box of doggy snacks. Besides, how was he to know how yummy they tasted?
How are you
Do you
to
know what this is?
Peito. Lotte capito. Inyakot lagoino moto.
Seems like you know what it is.
What does this key unlock?
Oop.
Hey, you're manacled. Who did this? That big thug? I'm gonna set you free, okay?
There we go. Bye.
Hey, come back here. The little guy had gone to ground amongst the stack of crates.
He disappeared on me. Let's press the button. Going up.
Just in time. Interrupting the beam of light kept the doors from closing and stopped anyone from using the elevator. But what now?
What now indeed? Some coal?
The
cap?
That isn't it.
Box.
That isn't it.
Box is pretty big though. Worm.
The worm may have been slimy, but it wasn't sticky.
Oh.
No. The label just wasn't sticky enough. That isn't... No.
You're not sticky enough. Can I can't move
The
from
little
here.
crate was precarious.
I need to do this before I can go anywhere.
No. That was... No.
No, I had to think of something else.
Not such a...
There we go.
That would keep the doors from closing. I was wrestling with the small crate when I noticed the label on its side. Danger. Live contents do not drop. The crate was labeled... There were small holes in the top and sides and scratchy noises coming from inside. It was a large crate.
That
with
was
no
my
label.
first thought as well.
No chance. Whatever those crates contained, they were heavy. There wasn't enough room to move the handle. The statue looked...
Chicken with a pull. Rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle.
There wasn't much I could do with a pulley that didn't have any rope. A sturdy beam was jammed across the doors. These doors were not going to open.
Can we open the window?
There was no way to open that window.
Nope. Ooh, right. A hidden door.
There was an arc-shaped scratch on the floor, as if a door had been opened in the nearby wall. My fingers traced the outline of a secret door in the wall. Then I found a small round stud, which was set flush to the surrounding wooden paneling.
Hey!
Just as I hoped. A secret room.
Nico! You have unlocked bonus comic artwork. Maybe we can take a look at that before we...
Hold still. This might hurt
before
a
we
little.
shut down for the day.
Ow!
Think yourself lucky you don't have a mustache.
Thank God it's you, George. How did you find me?
I'll explain later. We have to get out of here.
Where's Pablo, the big guy?
Out cold. Too much wine doesn't agree with him. Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. Untie me this instant.
Well, I will. You just have to not be so angry about it.
George, what are you doing?
Will you look at this?
Put it down and untie me.
Do you know what it is?
No, but it's been watching me for the last 24 hours. Pablo put it there. To scare me, I think.
It was a small statue of a kneeling figure in an ornate headdress. The head was hideous, with huge staring eyes set in a decomposing face.
Hey, somebody's marketing Lobino dolls.
George, untie me now.
Yes, yes.
There. How you feeling?
Oh, thanks, Georges. How on earth did you find me?
I knew Oubier had been in Marseille. But never
Thank
mind
you.
about me. How about you tell me exactly what's going on, starting with that Mayan stone?
I picked it up from one of Karzak's men in Paris. I was expecting a consignment of narcotics.
Drugs?
Yes. The proof I needed to expose Karzak's smuggling operation. I'd set it up to act as his courier, and once I had the proof, I planned to go straight to Inspector Mou. But instead of the dope I'd expected,
Inspector Mou.
they sent me that stone instead. And to find out more, I called Professor Oubier, who invited me to his mansion. At least, I thought it was Oubier.
I don't get it. If Karzak's business is drugs, why is he so desperate to get his hands on that stone?
Maybe it has some significance to the local people in Central America. It could be Karzak's means of getting them to work for him. Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
Nico, wait!
Rescue Nico. Another achievement.
We can't use the elevator. If that thug Pablo's recovered, he'll be waiting for us.
We've got to do something. Where does that door lead to?
I'm not sure. It would be much easier to attach the rope. The statue looked...
Tying it around his neck. Oh my.
The rope wasn't long. There wasn't much I could do with a pulley that...
Can you just put it down and you can stand on it?
I didn't want to risk dropping the crate and...
That's too heavy, I guess. Yeah.
No chance. The statue looked...
No. No. Talk to Nico.
Okay. Tell me what you know about Condor.
Condor Transglobal exports Aztec and Mayan relics from Central America to Europe. But that's just a cover for the real business. Drug smuggling.
What proof do you have?
Nothing yet.
Do you know where Condor is based?
In Central America. A place called Quaramonte.
I saw that name on a docket downstairs. Tell me about this Karzak guy.
Well, I saw him for only a few minutes, but he frightens me. I got the impression that Pablo was nervous when he was around too. His eyes, they're like a wild animal's, like a tiger. That's what scared me most about him. He looked so unpredictable and dangerous.
Did I hear you refer to Inspector Mou?
Yes, you remember him?
Well, of course I do. But I thought he was dead.
Oh no, he reappeared after the broken sword case had blown over. When he found out who was in with the Neo-Templars, he went into hiding. Mou knew more than was good for him.
Does he know about our involvement with the case?
If he does, he's not telling. Still, he got a sudden promotion.
Good for him. Oh, now I... Yes.
Have you any idea who this little statue is supposed to be?
I'm not very well acquainted with Mayan deities, Georges. But whatever his name, he sure is ugly.
Did you know Oubier's wife was a film star?
No, I didn't know he was married. What happened to her?
She died. In mysterious circumstances, apparently.
How mysterious?
I heard she was murdered. Possibly by Oubier himself.
Very mysterious.
Huh? André said he was something of a celebrity.
Did that Indian guy mistreat you?
If you forget about the abduction, verbal threats, and bondage, no.
Well, what about the little guy?
I don't think he knows where he is or what he's doing here. The big guy, Pablo, he brought Titipoco from the jungle.
Titipoco!
Titipoco. That's what I heard Pablo call the dwarf.
Little Titipoco.
Do you recognize this?
Is that the dart which knocked me out?
That's right. I kept it as a souvenir. I found these in your bag.
Oh, they were a gift.
I know. I read the note.
God knows what was going through Andre's mind.
I think that's quite plain enough. Look, the little guy downstairs was chained up with these.
That must have been Pablo's doing. I don't blame him, though. That little guy is dangerous.
You're still sore about that poison dart?
Of course I'm sore.
Don't be so angry. No? Okay. Maybe up on the
The
poly then.
short chain stopped the cuffs reaching from the statue to the winch.
What?
It was the strip of masking tape which the big Indian had... Nope.
Nope. No? Okay.
The short chain stopped the cuffs reaching from the statue to the winch.
Short chain. So I need something to...
I couldn't move the crate until I'd blocked the light beam with something else.
Ah, right, of course. There we go.
Hopefully, the tape would prevent those doors from closing and stop the Indian from being able to call the elevator.
Now I can move the little crate. And then I can move the other crate. There we go. And then I can winch this one up. It's all coming together.
6 inches off the floor. They said a silent prayer to whoever had discovered the power of hydraulics.
What on earth are you doing?
Trying to raise the statue so I can hook it to that pulley.
Is that really going to help us?
I like to keep myself occupied in times of stress.
Don't be so negative, Nico.
I didn't want to remove the rope from the pulley. The statue looked way too...
Lower it and it will hang. Poor statue. Getting hanged like that. Watch out, Nico.
It was too...
Then release.
I didn't want to...
Oh.
I didn't see a need to raise...
Why can't you move it then?
It was too heavy for me to move on my own.
Ah, on my own. Help me push, Nico.
Could you give me a hand to push this statue?
What for?
This, my dear, is our passport to freedom.
If you say so, dear.
Okay, push!
Bam!
Great teamwork.
Nice to be working with you again, Mr. Stobart.
Okay, let's go. And Nico just wandering around. I wonder what happened to the statue.
I thought about hanging from the cable with my bare, but it was too far. No. Nico, I have a great idea.
Oops. Great idea indeed.
So,
Oopsies.
where have you been?
Never mind that. Do you have the Mayan stone?
Maybe I have, but,
Don't argue, Andre. Give the stone to George.
well, of course. If you say so, Nicole.
Thank you so much, Andre.
Georges, he told me you'd been kidnapped, my dear. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Oh, but it was true. If it hadn't been for George, I wouldn't be here. now.
George.
That's not finished yet. Karzak's thugs will be back for that stone, you can bet. The best lead that we have is Coromonte City.
Coromonte? It's in Central America. That's where Ubier gets his artifacts.
That's all we needed to know. Come on, George.
That was a quick visit.
Quaramonte, the traveler's rear entrance to Central America. Well, that's
Going to the jungle.
We didn't know what we were looking for, but the offices of Condor Trans Global seemed a good place to start.
Thank you. And I think this is a good place to stop for today.
Hey, it's market day. I don't see any cabs. Let's ask someone how to get to Quaramonte City.
Okay. Keep your eyes peeled for any sign of Condor Trans Global.
Okay, save game. And we're 1 hour 35 minutes and 39% done already. Ooh, let's look at the art book. I'm George Stobart. Who is that? Andre Lobino, I should have known. Newiki is on a story. What do you want, George? I'm very busy here. Nico wanted to know how my father was. Will you tell her? Tell her. Yes. Tell her what, Georgie? Tell her it looks like we won't be. I won't need to be in New York for much longer. Okay, I tell her. Click. I discovered a drug operations being run in the suburbs of Paris by a gangster called Karzak. Okay, let's check out the cargo boss. The boss will be here soon. Beautiful, aren't they? He was bringing stuff in through a bogus import company, specializing in object d'art. Busting the operations would make a great story for my newspaper. But I needed evidence. Even better on the inside, eh? And timing was everything. What the... Hello, Nico. That's a good cover story. You guys are lucky I'm not from the southern mob. I could have snuck up and blown you all away before you even knew I was here. And who the hell are you, sister? The name is none of your business. I am Monsieur Karzak's new logistics coordinator. He needs to see the merchandise, but he's heard reports of a double cross by the Colombians and doesn't want to risk coming here in person. So the camouflage worked good. Hey, how do we know that you're not a cop? If I was the law, would I have seized this consignment? If I was the law, I would have seized this consignment from the SS Dognes when it was docked yesterday, idiot. Or when you picked it up where they're from Quay 18. Now I'll take that package for the boss to check. Thanks. Wait here for your orders. I made sure they wouldn't be going anywhere for a while. Plenty of time for me to check out the evidence and call Inspector Moo. At least that was the plan. But Karzak showed up. I was It was time to get moving before everything blew up in my face. I knew Karsak was a violent criminal. Boss, that was quick. I only just gave the package to your logistics coordinator. Logistic coordinator? What are you talking about? But I had underestimated his murderous temper. You fool, I have no logistic coordinator. And that was no ordinary package. You better get it back, or you'll be next. Buddha Buddha. Ratatatata, I would say, rather than Buddha Buddha. Crack, crack. Lucky for me, the Karsak been in too much of a hurry to lock his car. Hey, look! Get down! Whomp. Kablam, I would say. Something about the package I'd got didn't feel right. Once I put some distance between me and Karsak, I ripped it open and realized that this was about more than just drug smuggling. By the time I dumped the car, I just wanted a hot bath and a glass of wine. I needed time to think. Police are investigating reports of gunfire and explosions in an industrial area of the southern Paris. Hello? But I was out of luck. Oh, you're still here. Of course, enjoying your new TV and waiting to enjoy your company. Oh, the TV. Thanks for installing that. No problem. What have you got there? I'm not sure. I just know that it's valuable. I think I can help you again. It's a Mayan ritual stone from the classical period, about 1200 years old. If you need to know more, there must be an expert at my university that I could put you in touch with. That would be great. Meanwhile, perhaps you could keep the stone safe. Bien sûr. Bien sûr. Oh, and that reminds me. I have something for you. For me? You shouldn't have. Oh, it's just a little gift for a beautiful woman. Oh, he looks sad. No, I mean you really shouldn't have. Look, I'm sorry, very tired. Thanks for everything. Before you go, Andre, did anyone phone while I was out? No. Damn you, Andre. No one phoned. Continued in the game. So that's why they were sad. Oh, okay, good. Switching back. And thank you very much for attending and joining me. It's been a good one today. Made really good progress already, so I'm very happy about that. Next time is on Sunday as usual. I'm hoping for. I don't really have much else to say about today. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Let's see if we can raid someone. Buddy Games are currently playing Punch Out together with JJ Dubs. So how about we raid into them, show them some love. And again, thank you everyone for joining me in. Thank you, Des, and I hope to see you on Sunday when we continue the stories of George Stobart and the Broken Sword. Okay then, I'll start a raid. I hope you all have a wonderful remainder of your day, evening, and have a good weekend, and I hope to see you on Sunday. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye bye.